Where are you going?
I'm probably gonna go sit down because I probably gotta get videos on my phone.
That's cool. Dude, I didn't even think about bringing my harness. What do you mean? I was just like, I thought I was gonna be sitting, so I was like, I'll just have to sit. No, I like the idea of getting different angles.
That's what we did with the FIFA Cup thing. We were just chilling.
Bill, where were you the other day?
Where? Saturday?
Yeah.
Saturday.
Are you gonna be there tonight?
Yeah.
Dude, there was like no one there.
Yeah.
There were not a lot of people.
I think we're
We didn't get out like. I
They're
think
already gone, bro.
wasn't Adrian there?
There's 2 people on our.
He was in the stadium.
Hello, peeps. We're just waiting, setting everything up. Give us a few minutes.
While the technician
really?
approaches.
No
Was he
sponsors
trying
here.
to?
Yeah. We didn't have
Sigma
a car
sponsor me.
either. And I talked to him earlier in the week.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, I'm sorry. Alright, ready?
Yep.
What's up, guys? This is Jorge Gonzalez. Right now, we are at the impending announcement of the 2026 MLS All-Stars here in Charlotte. We've got Minty. We've got a whole bunch of camera guys up here. Alright, let's go this way. So as you can see, right? MLS All-Stars, show them. And we have reporters, journalists here. We got a lot of people. We've got supporters. Take a look at that new kid over there. All right, let's go talk. Let's see who's here that we could talk to that would tell us a little bit. And this man really only shows up when we are streaming.
He knows y'all are live. That's why.
Can we find 10 Liverpool?
I was about to say, dude, is that what we're doing? Are you guys gonna go?
Bro, look how cute he is, man. He's so
What a
cute.
cutie.
How's the signal?
Bro, look.
Should be good. Why?
Should
Mine just kind of like
Why are you
lagging,
streaming
but it
this?
might be, huh?
why are you guys streaming this?
Why wouldn't we stream this?
I don't know. I'm just asking, dude.
Exactly.
Like I can't ask the question anymore.
Bro, lock in,
Are
bro.
you guys
Because
gonna
it's
go
different.
Are you guys gonna go show the New Jersey?
Yeah,
You see it?
probably. Yeah. Yeah, me neither. You just said that.
Are they gonna wear that tonight?
Yeah,
Are you gonna wear it tonight?
They're wearing that
I
tonight.
think so.
If they're wearing the New Jersey tonight, Fred is like, oh. Dude, I'll
That's how rumors spread.
Oh, you're not?
Alright, guys. Show us what you got. We're live streaming right now, so what do you want to say?
Hi. So excited to have an all-star game in Charlotte. Putting Charlotte on the map.
No mimosas this morning.
No mimosas. they gave me everything but mimosas. I forgive them though.
July 2026, All-Star Game in Charlotte for the first time. Yeah.
What do we think of the kit?
I actually like it. I like the neon color. So I actually like it. I will be wearing it today at the game.
Man.
Already?
Already.
Lucy, what do you think of the kit?
I love it. Anything that honors a little bit of Charlotte history and the neon is going to really be exciting in the stadium.
I like it. It's different. The color is, it's a different color, but I like it.
We know
It's electric. I guess that's what you say, right? It's electric. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. That's electric color. Yeah, I like it.
I'm mad because I can't go clubbing in that because it's like highlighter. Everybody's going to see me.
Everybody will see you.
They'll be like, there's something. Not like
be like,
you're the
nah,
tallest
baby.
person in the club anyways, and people see you.
Yeah, I mean the average Hispanic male is like 5'6".
Do not.
Oh,
even
no.
go.
It's
Do you have something against short people?
I don't.
Friday night away game.
I love me some shit. Dang, Rodrigo de Paul. And we still haven't gotten Charlotte news.
We're going to do a watch party. That's why I was like, I'm going to make it one
Do you have the
watch party.
on you? Okay.
Do it all together. I never have a watch party, but I
All right, so we got some.
I'm trying to get a jersey.
It's the first look at the Charlotte. Well, people already seen it. You know, Adidas already has it online too, which is kind of insane. You know? All right, let's see.
I'm trying to get a. How you get? You didn't get a scarf? You probably did.
I did it. We're media, bro. They don't care about us.
They don't. What's next? What's next?
You trying to find? Let's go.
Where's Toño at? I swear it's not.
Yeah, I saw Toño.
Estamos listos ya para la noche. Vamos a hacer el verde hoy día.
Where I saw him somewhere.
Me too. So we've got journalists, we've got influencers here too. We got streamer. We're just waiting for Mr. Don now. Where are you, Mr. Don? David Tepper should be here. Zoran, the mayor, the president of Tepper Sports. We got videos of Minty already too, right?
Europe.
Commissioner Don Garber of the MLS.
Yeah, where's Toño go? I want to talk to Toño.
He's probably over there in his section.
All right, let's go.
Let's go that way. See what we find.
By the time I'm seeing
All right, so you also got Will and Anna over there doing WFNZ stuff. For our favorite Spanish radio person, but we don't see him.
Where'd he go?
Where'd he go? How's it going? Let's see. Did she show you the little gifts?
Yeah.
She did? That's nice. So if we get a jersey and then return it.
Hacks. Want to go talk to Woody?
Huh?
Want to go talk to Woody?
He's not going to want to be on this. Alright, who else we got coming? Oh, look, Taylor Twelman is here.
Hello, everybody. Just wanted to give you a 2-minute warning. We'll be starting the special announcement for Charlotte Major League Soccer in about 2 to 3 minutes. So if you want to get situated, and then the next time I'm in here, we can all listen to my beautiful voice.
What are your thoughts on the kit?
I don't know. I already kind of came around to them. The more I've looked at them, the more I like them. I don't know. If they wear them tonight, it's going to be fun to edit. It is going to be fun.
It's going to be different. For sure.
CJ, tell the people how you feel about the
I
kit.
forgot we're streaming. I actually really like the kit. I saw that it's actually blue shorts and not yellow shorts, so that completely changes my mind. I think it looks better because I was worried it was going to be yellow shorts with a yellow kit. But I think the blue on the shorts matches a lot better.
I feel like that kind of saves it a little
because
bit.
I was worried if it was both neon yellow highlighter all the way down, it'd look a little goofy, but I think it looks pretty tough. I really enjoy it.
I wouldn't say
and especially,
tough.
well, the kit by itself, you're able to wear that out and look really freaking cool in it.
Yeah.
As a full kit, it gets into a little bit of a debate there.
I never wear. I have one jersey, Scott McTominay, Scotland.
That should just show he should have no say in anything.
That's my one
Is that a Napoli jersey?
No, it's a Scotland jersey.
this?
I got it during the Euros. That's pretty funny.
That's pretty.
I got it just to
random?
mess with one of my
It's actually
friends.
kind of tough.
Are you like? Is your family Scottish or something?
No, I just got it to mess with my friend.
Isn't it? Bro, imagine being from Scotland and your parents naming you Scott.
That'd be wicked. Scott's a good name, man.
They're like, yeah, this is my land.
Oh,
So are you guys gonna cut up clips
Hey,
from us again?
bring it sitting down.
Is it?
Yeah, here it is.
Let's bring the camera over. You need to wear live right now, streaming. What do you want to say to the people?
Is this a prank or we're actually live?
No, this is live. We're live.
Okay, because you guys, I don't know.
No, we're so serious. We're live.
Just oh yeah, I'm there.
Oh, there you are.
Historic moment. We're so happy to be here. Would you believe this if I told you 15, 20 years ago that we would have an All-Star game?
Heck no. Being a kid from Charlotte,
Yeah.
it's kind of crazy seeing everything that's happened. MLS All-Stars. We've just had the Club World Cup. We've had Copa America semifinal. We've had the biggest teams here. We haven't had Barca, but we have had big teams.
You need Barca here so bad. Well, you had Liverpool a long time ago.
All right, give us your thoughts on the kit.
I like the colors and the history behind it. You know,
Okay.
with the Carolina Lightning and being the first professional soccer team in Carolina. So
Nice. All right.
I love it. Yeah.
Nice. We'll get
Good
started.
morning, everybody. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium. I'm Taylor Twellman, lead analyst for MLS Season Pass, Apple TV. And it is an honor and a privilege to join you today for a special announcement from Major League Soccer. Joining me on stage are today's distinguished guests, Major League Soccer Commissioner Don Garber, David Tepper, owner and chairman of Tepper Sports and Entertainment, North Carolina Secretary of Commerce Lee Lilly, the mayor of the city of Charlotte, Vi Lyles, and Johnny Harris, co-chair of the Charlotte Sports Foundation Board of Directors. We'd also like to welcome the elected officials, community leaders, and corporate partners who are with us here today. And on a personal note, thank you for joining Major League Soccer. The first time I was in this building, 30 some odd thousand in the Bank of America Stadium, the Poznan, everybody turns around, starts bumping, the stadium's rocking and rolling, and I look at my phone and probably 20, 30 texts from around the world and WhatsApp messages about Charlotte and what the heck it is. If I blindfolded someone and put you in this stadium, you would have no idea this was Charlotte, North Carolina. That is a tribute to your city and to your fan base. So thank you for joining this gorgeous league. In the 30th year of this league, we are now better to have Charlotte here. At this time, I would like to welcome the man behind the last 25 years of Major League Soccer, MLS Commissioner Don Garber, who will be making a special announcement. Don?
Thank you, Taylor, and it is great to be back here in Charlotte. It's hard to believe we were standing in this room, it was 6 years ago, to welcome your city into our league. And I remember on that day speaking about ambition and speaking about community. And those are two qualities that I believe define Charlotte FC's journey into the league. And I think now those values are even more evident than ever before. And Taylor, to correct you for, I know you had a game where there were 30,000+, but 74,000 people packed this stadium for the inaugural match in 22. From the first game, Charlotte FC fans have come to represent the spirit of the Queen City, your world-class soccer destination. And that's what we were talking about. We were talking about bringing MLS to the city, hosting great Copa America games, hosting the Club World Cup and having an incredible match just a couple of weeks ago. Charlotte is firmly on the global soccer map. That's why I am so thrilled, and it is so deserving, to announce that another one of our sport's great marquee events is coming to the city of Charlotte and to this region. In July of 26, right after the 2026 World Cup, right after the world's eyes are on the United States, Canada, and Mexico, the eyes of the global game will turn to Charlotte because the 2026 MLS All-Star Game is coming to Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina. you know, our All-Star Game will be broadcast around the world in over 100 countries on MLS Season Pass on Apple TV. But it will go beyond just the game itself. Charlotte will host a week-long series of festivities, activities, and celebrations of the sport, including our All-Star Skills Challenge, our Soccer Celebration Fan Festival, and programs that serve and, very importantly, honor the community here in this great city. So, Charlotte FC, you've earned this. It's the result of the vision and the commitment of so many people here in this room and people that are outside this room have been supporting this club. I want to say a heartfelt thank you to David and Nicole Tepper. David, thanks for your support, your belief in the future of our league, and your commitment to this region made all of this possible. We really do appreciate that. Your passion for building something meaningful for the Carolinas has been an inspiration to all of us and all of your partners at Major League Soccer. I want to thank Christy Coleman, the CEO of Tepper Sports and Entertainment, for your leadership and your hard work in bringing the All-Star Game and all the related festivities to town. And Johnny, though we just met, you're a legend. We appreciate the support of the Charlotte Sports Foundation for your role in bringing the All-Star Game here to town. And of course, a heartfelt thank you to Mayor Lyles, who was instrumental in bringing MLS to the city. Mayor, your steadfast support for this club and for our league is deeply, deeply appreciated. It's great to see you again. To the supporters, to the great fans that packed this stadium, for your incredible loyalty to the club, you've earned this moment. We know you will help make the atmosphere for our 26th All-Star Game truly memorable and electric. So get ready, Charlotte, the world is coming, and we can't wait to celebrate with you. So congratulations. Now I'd like to welcome my good friend and a member of our Board of Governors, David Tepper.
Well, it just seemed like a little while we had the head of FIFA here talking about the Club World Cup that we just had in Charlotte with 70,000 fans with Real Madrid. You know, this is a soccer city. Let's make no mistake about that. Before I get started, I just want to thank Mr. Garber for coming here today and making this great announcement. Secretary Lilly for your support. Mayor Lyles, thank you as always. And King of Charlotte, Johnny Harris. You should have that now title forever. Listen, hosting an MLS game, hosting an All-Star game of any league is a big deal. And to have a week-long celebration leading up to the MLS game will be a great thing for our club and our city, Charlotte, because the eyes of the world, as the Commissioner said, will be particularly on soccer after the World Cup comes to the United States of America. So it's a great sort of launching pad for us here in Charlotte and the game of soccer in the United States of America. Just as far as Charlotte is concerned and what's happened here, since the inception of the team, soccer fans, by the end of this year, we hope, see how playoffs goes. I'm looking at Zora over there. We'll have had 3 million fans come into this building. So 3 million soccer fans come into this building between the MLS club and the different international matches we've had. That's a lot of people coming to downtown Charlotte. And listen, it's a great testament to what Charlotte can be and what it is. The history of soccer, by the way, just didn't start with us. There was a team back here, and I just want to mention they're not in this room, I don't think, but they were just in the room before I was meeting these guys. From the Charlotte Lightning, which was a team here in 1981. 40 years ago, there was a team in Charlotte, and I just want to say we're having a new kit. This will be the crown. This color will be, there's a few other things that are okay. You'll see the shirt later on stage here, I think. So just, I wish those guys were in the room. I'd have them, I'd call them out, but they're not here right now. But I just want to thank them for being here, just in general. As I was saying, the week All-Star Week is an exciting week. It's an exciting week for what comes in here, an exciting week for what happens in the community, and the week-long event. And as you all know, we very much into community and things we can do for the community. you know, since we've had this team, we've fostered, I don't know who did this calculation, but it's here on this piece of paper. They say 20 million minutes of grassroots soccer programming in this city. That's a lot of minutes of soccer programming. And, you know, we have 14-minute mini pitches at Greater Charlotte that we put up. And we'll try to hit up the league for maybe a couple more before this is all done, so we'll see how that goes. Just in general, listen, we're just so excited to have this MLS game here, MLS All-Star game here, and we're really excited for what that brings next year to Charlotte, and I'm excited for soccer in general. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Garber, and thank you, Dave, especially for your belief in the soccer and, more importantly, in our league. At this time, I'd like to welcome North Carolina Secretary of Commerce Lee Lilly, who is here on behalf of the North Carolina Governor, Josh Stein. Lee?
Thank you, Taylor. Good morning, everyone. I'm Lee Lilly. I'm the Secretary of Commerce here in the state of North Carolina, and indeed bring greetings to all of you on behalf of Governor Josh Stein. He's out in western North Carolina today supporting our communities out there still affected by Hurricane Helene, and he sends his best wishes to all of you. Congratulations and thank you, David. Thank you, Nicole, for all that you have done, not just for this community, for soccer, or for the Panthers, but for the state of North Carolina, all the things that we've been through, including things like Hurricane Helene, where you all have been great supporters of the state, so thank you very much. A few years ago, the state began consideration of legalization of sports betting, and that's since become law, and during that consideration, one of the things that was important for us to think about is how does sports betting actually benefit communities? How do we use the revenue that comes from sports betting to support communities like Charlotte, to grow its economy, and to be able to do more for the community? And the idea that the North Carolina General Assembly came up with and ultimately funded was the Major Events, Games, and Attractions Fund, which takes a portion of the revenue that we generate out of sports gaming, and it devotes it to allowing the state of North Carolina and the Department of Commerce to support local communities to bring one-of-a-kind events like the MLS All-Star Game to places like Charlotte, North Carolina. So we are very pleased to partner with Tepper Sports, with the Charlotte Sports Foundation and the city to support this event with a $2 million grant from the state of North Carolina to support the MLS All-Star. Because it's events like these one-of-a-kind sporting events that really draw unique attention to the state and to the region and provide so much economic benefit, not just for Charlotte, but for everyone in North Carolina. And it's part of the reason why we're lucky in North Carolina that just last week CNBC named the state of North Carolina the best state to do business in all of the United States. Third time in 4 years that we're the best state to do business. And it's because we have great business leaders, but it's really about our people. It's about the people that come to work here every day and in businesses all across North Carolina that we're the best state to do business. So we're happy to support this event. We're happy to be a part of it. I want to give great congratulations again to David. And thank you, MLS, for being here. Thank you.
Thank you, Secretary Lilly. Next, I'd like to welcome a familiar face to many, Charlotte Mayor Lyles, for a few remarks. Mayor?
Good morning, everyone. I want to welcome Secretary Lilly and the Commissioner to come here today, because when you guys come, things are happening. We're having more and more opportunities for the people in this community, and we're grateful for both of you for providing that opportunity for us. I also want to thank Dave and Nicole, the entire Tepper team, for their continued commitment to Charlotte and the efforts that they've put forward to bring more and more events here. We're very excited to host yet another milestone sporting event. You know, over the past several years, we've become internationally known for sports and entertainment destination. And so it's fitting that Charlotte welcomes now the most popular sport in the world. And bringing this event to Charlotte is not just something that we say it's going to happen. It's really important for how we grow and continue to be the kind of community that we want to be. Bringing these marquee events to Charlotte is made possible not just for the national and international reputation, but think about what it does for our local economy. Think about what it provides for our ability to be seen internationally. And think about the millions of dollars that our local businesses and the people who are fans will have to enjoy and be here to spend. And like the people that are coming for the 2026 All-Star Game, the people of Charlotte have fallen in love with soccer. Thank you for allowing us to have this opportunity for bringing the game. And from Charlotte FC to Independence Innocent and to all the youth leagues and everything that's going to happen across our city, I want you to know that we understand diversity reflects Charlotte, and soccer really respects diversity. So thank you very much for being here. And I really want to be able to now say thank you to David and Nicole. You guys have been full since COVID for us. You've made differences, you've contributed, you've done things that were really necessary, and I want you to know we all say thank you for that. And everyone, have a great day and have a great time, and especially get ready for all of the soccer that we're going to have. Thank you.
Well said, Mayor Lyles. Finally, I'd like to ask, and it says to say Mr. Johnny Harris, but apparently Dave just told me I gotta say King. I gotta say King Johnny Harris, co-chair of the Charlotte Sports Foundation Board of Directors, to the podium for some remarks. Go ahead, my man.
Thank you very much. First of all, good morning. Over the years, if you live as long as I have, you have a lot of special days here in Charlotte. And this is another one of those great days where you begin to see something really, really special happen. And that is the fact that soccer has not only found a home because of David and Nicole, but it's got a home because of MLS. And Major League Soccer is now going to recognize Charlotte with their All-Star game. And that's so very important. This is truly an exciting moment in the continued growth of Charlotte as a sports events city. We have a long track record of success and know that the MLS will be thrilled with the support they receive from the people of Charlotte. Sport fans love coming to our city, and the 2026 MLS All-Star Game will be no different. With our restaurants, our hotels, hospitality, and walkable uptown, we know that the fans, the players, and the entire MLS community will have a first-class experience. By the way, said another way, you come to Charlotte because of the people of Charlotte. And that has not changed over the years. It's still one of the greatest places to come in the world. And we look forward to having the world come here next summer. I also want to say one other thing. Things happen and you don't realize it. And many of you sitting here today don't understand the sports fund that was created by the legislature through the funds from off-site betting. And I want you to understand that was a fight. There were a lot of people in this room who had a lot to do with that law becoming something that we now have the benefits from. And an event like this is a perfect example of how the state of North Carolina can partner with local people, particularly ones that are as organized and as strong as Tepper Sports, and attract special events. We're very fortunate to have that. Going forward, there'll be other events that we can host and do. I'm sitting here looking at Krista and Nicole and thinking about maybe a draft, maybe a Super Bowl, maybe whatever. It doesn't. I didn't look back at Dave because I know what he thinks. It's going to all come. So anyway.
Soccer today.
But I want you to know the Charlotte Sports Foundation is grateful for the opportunity to be part of the team to help host the game. Earning this game is a testament to the strong teamwork between the Charlotte Sports Foundation, Tepper Sports and Entertainment, the state of North Carolina, the city and county government, and the countless other partners who joined with us to make this happen. So please join me today and commit to making next year's MLS All-Star Game the best ever. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Johnny. Last but not least, I'd like to welcome Nicole Tepper to the stage for a special presentation to commemorate this milestone moment for Queen City. So the kit that Mr. David Tupper is holding is a heritage kit honoring the Lightning as part of the Adidas Archive collection that is officially being unveiled by Charlotte FC following the press conference that we warned by the club as they take on DC United at 7:30 p.m. tonight here at Bank of America and on MLS Season Pass on Apple TV. And a special shout out to Bill, who played for the Carolina Lightning back in the day. Nicole Tepper will then give the All-Star kit to Mr. Kuwait. Look at that. Here we go. Let's get the photos. Ready? Ready? Oh, that jersey is mint. Look at how good that is. Oh, yeah. Here, let me I'll give you that. Squeeze. Big smiles, what a moment. Great. Well done, guys. So for the media in the room, please come see Woody and Alex to the side for post-press conference interviews. And that concludes our press conference today. Thank you all for attending, and we'll see you next year.
All right, so we had the commissioner speak. We had everybody speak.
Glad you were here.
All right, and now we're about to do the press.
All right. TVs.
Yes.
Come with me. I think we'll get cameras over here. If you're digital and print, you can go to the far left. You'll see the mic flag.
Let's get a good. There you go.
TV cameras set up.
Yep. You good?
Yes.
Okay.
What happened?
Nothing.
Call CJ real quick. Call CJ real quick. Call CJ.
CJ.
Sounds good.
Just want to give space. I don't want guys coming in front. You guys are good.
TV down there.
Hello, hello. Long time no see. Yeah.
Where'd he go?
Tell him to bring the
I've got
14 to
some
24.
fun St. Louis story for you. So I stayed at the hotel.
Oh, okay.
Right there.
Yep.
And cameraman was like, "Don't fucking dare."
Yeah, because they trained at
1
that
second, guys.
too.
We gotta switch lenses real quick.
Yeah, I'm trying to edit footage.
Can you? We didn't get a chance to hear you on the podium. Can you just explain how exciting a day this is?
Yeah, it's an exciting day for Charlotte. It's another testament to great collaborative community to come together, to bring special events like this to impact our community in a really positive way. So, as they mentioned, all eyes will be on the United States with the World Cup next year, and what a great way to continue to showcase the best soccer in the world through the MLS All-Star Game in Charlotte. We're thrilled about it. Continue to work closely with Tepper Sports and Entertainment, with the city, with the county and the state to bring special events like this. I think sets us up well for future opportunities, and so we're thrilled to see this come together and grateful for Commissioner Garber and their team for the partnership.
How can you give a general timeline of when and how this came together?
Yeah, it's been something we've been very interested in for a while, and we've continued collaboration and conversations for a while now, and then the conversations picked up recently, and we're able to obviously bring the partnership together in a pretty short time frame, and excited about it all being here in just about a year's time.
I think David mentioned that there's been over 3 million soccer fans here at the stadium now. Just have you been surprised by the impact of soccer here in Charlotte?
No, I mean, I think as it was mentioned earlier, Charlotte really is a soccer town, and so thankful for Dave and Nicole and their commitment to growing the sport, and obviously for bringing Charlotte FC to Charlotte and then continuing to highlight Charlotte through the international matches and the Club World Cup that was here just recently continues to help us grow that sport that's critical to our community, and we think this is another great way to support that.
What do you think your role will be? Will it be community events? Will it be promoting ticket sales? How will you get involved?
Yeah, we'll continue to work really closely with MLS and Pepper Sports and Entertainment to support the effort to make it as successful as possible, and we'll work collectively with them to determine what that is. But for us, we just want to continue to help events like this maximize their potential and have a huge impact on our community to be successful, because successful events like this help us to continue to attract new opportunities. And so we'll just work in lockstep with their team to execute what, as Johnny Harris mentioned, we hope to be the best MLS All-Star game in the history of the league.
Johnny talked about the Major Events Fund and the role that played in bringing big events here to Charlotte. What's your understanding of the role that it specifically played in the bringing MLS All-Star game here?
Yeah, again, it just goes back to the partnership, and Secretary Lilly mentioned I think it was critically important to get the support from the state to bring this partnership together. And a fund like that is critically important for us as we continue to work on attracting large, unique, special events for Charlotte. And we're grateful for the support from the state, again, from the local community as well, from the city and the county, and we're excited about it.
Is that $2 million figure the biggest doled out to an event so far, or?
I'd have to defer to Secretary Lilly.
Okay.
Anything else? Thanks, guys.
Great. Thank you. All right. Thank you.
This way, Will.
Excuse me. Thank you.
All right. So we've got. Looks like Commissioner Don is making his way here. He is currently with all the TVs, and they come to the little people last, so that's us. Except Alex, he's a big person. We're live streaming. ¿Qué piensas del kit?
Horrible. No, mentira, estuvo bien. Sí.
Está horrible.
Horrible, está muy horrible. Pero nada,
Excuse us. We got Zoran on. There's nothing to talk about, right?
Hey, guys. So I want you to start with what this does, again, to reiterate. Charlotte standing as a soccer city and for the club. What kind of opportunity is this?
I mean, it's news after news. You know, we have a Club World Cup. We have now this announcement. We have a new kid, third kid, first time in our history, short history, and the World Cup next year. So I think it's just incredible. The rise of soccer in the United States, as Commissioner and Mr. Pepper said, it's phenomenal, and I think we are here to support it and hopefully build Charlotte FC in a winning team.
How has your job changed over the last few years because of events like this? You know, when you first come in, you're selling guys on a dream of things happening, and now you have events like this.
Tell you one thing. 2019, we had here an NBA All-Star, right? If I remember. So I arrived to 2020, and I was desperate to be at that event. I couldn't because of COVID, and we arrived 2020. Now my dream is fulfilled. We have our All-Star event in Charlotte now, and hopefully a few years back, every now and then we have a event. All the GMs, all the CSOs of the league, we organize either dinner or some cocktail party. So now this is my time next year to kind of introduce them to some culinary delights and some drinks of Charlotte.
Local All-Star Pat Ajaman's not going to be able to play in the game. It's become...
That's a question for Pat. Why he's not here?
I mean, it's a challenge to keep top young American talent in this league.
To be honest, it's a challenge to keep the top talents everywhere in the world. This is not only Charlotte, or this is not only MLS. It's all the leagues are selling to the bigger, wealthier leagues in Europe. So that's just the process. Pat done great for us. We are grateful to him. We wish him all the best going forward. But it was time for him to go. He wanted to go. He expressed his desire to us several occasions. we try to keep him. We wanted to offer the contract. We offered him multiple contracts every time, better and better. But at the end of the day, it was time for him to maybe move, and then it was a point of to make the best possible deal for the club and for the organization.
What do you make of it? Is the overall structure of what you guys, the way MLS is set up, the cap and the way you time your contracts to how old the player is.
I think earlier that Mr. Pepper mentioned this and Mr. Garber mentioned that there will be potentially some changes going forward, and I'm excited about those changes, and I'll support them because I think the league will grow, but some certain changes needs to be made so we can potentially invest more money and potentially try to keep the players like Patrick Agyemang here, giving them bigger contracts with a less salary restriction.
Looking at the transfer window, what can Charlotte FC fans expect?
As always, we will be busy. We're trying to add the quality in the team so to make us better. We had some injuries, so we're looking at how we can add to the roster players who can help us improve and go where I believe belong, which is the top 4 or 5 teams on this conference.
Has the rise of like Idan Tokomati kind of changed maybe your perspective of what you need up top, or?
It didn't change. We knew Idan very well. It just took for Idan some time to kind of start getting games, regular games, and then proving who he is. This is why we brought him in and paid good money for him. We know that he has a talent, and then no, not really. I mean, we had a strategy from the very beginning. Idan was always going to get a chance. Even if Pat Agyemang stayed, he will be getting more and more chances. So now, obviously, he's taking those chances. So we'll always look back and see what is the most important part that we need to add to, and what positions we need to potentially improve in the team. But Idan rise and him scoring goals right now is something we expect.
All right. And the commissioner, future changes that might make it easier for teams like Charlotte FC and other MLS clubs to retain talent. Is that a reference to the potential schedule change, or what are those changes that you're
potentially? But this is not for me to discuss. This is something for the board of actually governors to kind of meet next week and discuss and try to kind of start changing and improving. This is not really my territory.
The commissioner credited Charlotte FC for paving the way to this All-Star game in 2026. Is that a fair assessment? Like, how do you absorb that?
I think it's a very fair assessment because from the day one, I mean, Commissioner mentioned today the 74,500 people for the first game. We had a 66,000, I believe, or 5 for our second season, first inaugural game. We have average over 30,000. We are one of the leaders of the league when it comes to attendance. We have the best fans, in my humble opinion, the best fans in the league. So I think absolutely, I think this is something a work of many at the end of actually many years of work, and the fans supporting us from the day one. Whether we win, tie or lose, the fans are always here with us. So I think it's we're thanking them for this event, because I think this is our community, this is the fans, and this is Charlotte what we deserve.
Do you like the new kit?
Last one here, guys.
Do you like the kit?
I do. My wife already ordered one.
All right, guys, we'll have the commissioner for you soon. All right, we'll come to you.
What's up, guys? All right, we just heard from Zoran, sporting director, or general manager now, as they like to call it in MLS.
What are you doing, bro?
Try to get a little something on the transfer window. We didn't really get much. Very general answer. So. Huh?
You mentioned that.
Morning, everybody.
Morning. You mentioned that $2 million figure for this event to help. Is that the biggest that's gone to a particular event so far, or are there others?
I think it may be. Is it the biggest, Mark? The $2 million today? Is it the largest we've done?
Okay. What are some other examples?
So we've done 2 other awards. You got to remember, this is a new program that we've added to the state from the General Assembly. We've done 2 awards already, both for NASCAR events. The Bowman Gray Clash we had earlier in the year, and bringing NASCAR back to the Rockingham Speedway, where we did the Xfinity ARCA Truck Series.
So how did the talks, how long has this been going on? How did you reach the figure that you reached?
Several months ago, we were down here and had an opportunity to meet with Tepper Sports and Entertainment. At the time, they said, we really want to pursue this. This is a big ambition for the club to be able to bring MLS All-Star. The teams are together with the Charlotte Sports Foundation. We want to know how we could be involved. And so we were just able to bring them together with our team, Commerce. The way it works is we look at what the total in-state spend for this project is going to be and then calculate what the grant can be based on that spend. And this is dispersed after the fact. So we don't disperse the money up front, it comes at the end. But at the end of the day, what it's about is investing in the local community so the community can put on a great event that's going to generate a lot of economic activity. And that in-state spend does not include things like hotel rooms, restaurants, other events. That's not included in the spend. That's all about what goes into the event.
Okay. And so the $2 million you said will be paid afterwards. Correct. So is there a certain percentage you already have in mind that got you to $2 million? In other words, is it 20%?
It's going to be close to a third, I think, on this project, right, Mark?
Okay. Yeah. And it's for local organizing expenses?
Yes, that's right. So the eligible entity in this case is the local organizer.
Okay.
So the Sports Foundation has to be involved. This can't just go straight to TSC.
That's right.
And what's your understanding of how the Sports Foundation will use that money towards this event?
So everything, this is, as noted, this is going to be a week-long event. So there's going to be investments in all of the things that come with that. A lot of staff, a lot of physical renting of things that they're going to need throughout. So there's a lot that goes into putting on a larger event than this, much larger than having a regular game here at the facility. So all of that flows into that in-state spend number.
And Mr. Secretary, you mentioned this is the third one you've done. It's a new fund. So now, do you expect it to kind of ramp up? Will we see more of this?
It's already ramped.
Okay.
So we've made 3 announcements, but we have a pipeline of potential events that's maybe 10 or 11 long at this point.
Okay.
And important to note that it's not just here in Charlotte. And we think it's important to invest in events here in Charlotte, but there's opportunities to do events all across the state. And if you look at our pipeline, we've got a pipeline of events that are all across the state. They're all competitive. They could all go somewhere else, either in the United States or out of the country. And they're not automatic to come here. So we want to help a local community be more competitive to bring those events to their region and generate a great economic activity.
To clarify on the 10 plus events, those are events that have been committed to or under consideration?
No, they're still competitive. So we're working with the local community and local organizers to help them with their bid.
How do you feel like the major events program here in North Carolina compares to what your competitors in other states are offering, and how important was that being competitive in setting up that fund?
It's crucial. I mean, sports is big business. It's big business in North Carolina, and we did not have a tool before to help a local community go out and compete. If they needed additional support, we had to go find it somewhere, or it had to be a one-off from the local community. Having this fund, which comes out of that sports gaming revenue, gives the state the opportunity to regularly go out and be more competitive for events. I think it puts us on the map for events that we really had never considered before. And when I say we, I mean it's really the local communities.
Is there another state that this is comparable to, maybe a Florida or elsewhere?
There are other states that have similar funds. I think this fund makes us as competitive or more competitive than any state in the country.
Where do you get that figure? Do you match what they're doing, or how do you?
The figure for the fund is totally based upon the sports gaming revenue, so it's really based upon the availability of sports gaming.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, everybody. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, now we're just waiting for the big man himself, Big Don, Big D as he's known in other circles.
Are you here for a while, or are you leaving right now?
I gotta get out. You need a minute?
I can call. Can I call you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you a call.
I'm so close, everybody here.
Yeah.
Do in a minute.
What? Dang, the lightning hitting you. The Carolina Lightning.
What?
Anyways. Let's stand. It's a nice day out there.
Now don't turn around.
What did one ocean say to the other? Nothing. It just waved.
Nice.
Really?
Iba a decir algo, pero no.
What are your thoughts on the new kit?
I need to see it more like up close in person before I can get like a real opinion on it.
He said it's ugly. It's no Top Bin merch, but it's
We need a Top Bin like shirt sponsor.
We do.
Kissy have an interview.
That's the guy from LMFAO. Party Rockers in the house tonight.
Yeah, can't complain. Been busy with cultural copy in here, and NHL's got a new CBA.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Now I got a little bit of a lull. Yeah, well, after the All-Star game this week.
Maybe it'll.
Yeah. Yeah. We're still figuring out how we're going to get everywhere. I mean, we've got some folks in other cities.
Is that for us? Oh, the kid's right there. Go look at it. Wow, Emmy got one.
What? Oh, nah, hold on.
He shouldn't have done that.
Trent, what's mine?
All right, here's a look at the kit. You got Charlotte right there. You got the crown. You got the old school logo.
Oh, that's nice. I like that.
You got Ally in the back.
So we're about to take a couple.
Okay, all right. Everybody came over here like sharks thinking they're gonna get one. Here you go, sir.
How much for a scarf?
Hey,
How much for a scarf?
Don's.
Let me get one.
You know, it started with the Queen City has become a soccer city, and we, always believed that MLS needed to expand in the Southeast, and done so successfully in Atlanta, and Charlotte, and in Florida, and I think this region has just fallen in love with the sport, and that's indicative of the great attendances that have happened for this team, which have surprised everybody, including the league, but also for the fan following and attendance at some of these big international matches. And Charlotte's an event city, we know that. So I think the fans, the various stakeholders that have supported this team and the sport overall have earned the right to have a MLS All-Star game.
How did this come about? Give us kind of a time sequence of how it came about. And I also have a very important question. Do we have a date for this game yet?
We don't. I'll start with, it'll come after the World Cup. It'll be probably one of the big events, if not the big event coming out of the 2026 World Cup. We've got a lot of work to do to figure out the logistics and player releases and whatnot. Our All-Star game starts in a couple of days with lots of activities, and then during the week we'll have our game itself. And generally we announce our All-Star game a year prior, and then we start working on bids a year prior to that. And Charlotte, as you heard from the Sports Commission and from the Governor's Office, put together a terrific bid. And I think it's a credit to how this city and state can work together on public-private partnerships that are supporting big sports events that can create value and economic opportunity and excitement for the city. This was the best bid of all the city bids that we received. Every time we have a new team, we promise them at some point you'll have an All-Star game. But life's a long time. It might take 20 years. In this case, Charlotte came in pretty quickly because of the nature and the strength of their bid.
How many bids were there?
Almost every team bids for an All-Star game.
The All-Star Games generally, at least in the last few years with the format, has been in soccer-specific stadiums, which is sort of a different sort of vibe than a stadium like this. How confident are you in being able to fill this stadium in this current, format? And is this format going to extend to next year, or will things kind of change?
We've changed the nomenclature of soccer-specific to stadiums built for soccer or renovated for soccer. I mean, soccer stadiums you're referring to are our smaller stadiums, right, that were built for MLS teams. But we've had all-star games in large stadiums that have done extraordinarily well. This team is packing the stadium for their club and for international games. I have no doubt that it'll be a big crowd, it'll be a great celebration, and I think that's important. This is a globally broadcast game, and we want to show the world what soccer in the Southeast and what soccer in Charlotte is. So I'm confident we'll be.
Do you foresee it being again against Liga MX All-Stars?
I don't know. It's been Liga MX for quite some time, but we have a unique opportunity with the World Cup taking place right prior. Now, let's say if the U.S. and Mexico get into the final, how great would it be to have Liga MX and MLS play shortly thereafter in the All-Star game? But we'll wait and see how things play out.
Speaking of soccer in the Southeast, obviously Atlanta in 2018 drew over 72,000 for their All-Star match versus Juventus. Is that kind of the blueprint of what is to be expected here in Charlotte? Over 70,000 people.
I mean, I would expect that they're going to pack the stadium and have a huge crowd, and I'm highly confident that they will. But again, the most important thing is what does it feel like? What does it look like? Who are those fans, and who are they supporting? I mean, we want to have people coming to these games and sharing in the fun and the excitement of a big event that goes beyond just having your local club play against another MLS team.
How much does the $2 million grant from the state help influence bringing the All-Star?
Yeah, it helps a lot. You need the support of your governments, both local and statewide, to come up with all the activities and branding and support and logistics and security, and it helped a bit.
Now, sports betting is
We've got
newly
time
legal
for two
here
more guys because he's actually late for his next
about
meeting.
a year in North Carolina. Will MLS take advantage of that and have any sort of promotions?
I'm not sure. I don't know the answer. All
right, last one here.
Charlotte's representative for this year's All-Star team is now Wanda Darby. As a league, how frustrating it is. What would you like to see change when some of the top American players are going overseas?
Yeah, so it's not frustrating at all.
Okay.
We are operating in a global market. And that global market is about developing players and having those players either stay and continuing the rest of their careers here or going on and playing in another league. And in his case, it was a great career move. He went to a small college and then went to Rhode Island and was signed here in the draft and is now sold for near $10 million. Came out of MLS Next Pro, which is our development league, and we're trying to prove that vertical pyramid is a great way to develop players. So I think this is a real positive for Charlotte. Now Charlotte's got to ensure that who they have coming behind him is going to be able to score those goals and be as attractive and be as much of a fan favorite. And if that player should leave, then somebody else comes in and around him. And as I like to say, that's football. But that's part of the education process for running the North American version of the global game. All right.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, guys.
Commissioner, he's got 2 quick
For real.
All right, we just heard from Don. He didn't really give us much on who they'd play next year.
I've only been here for a couple months now. People still have bumpers.
Pretty good, bro.
I got a Bayern. If you want to trade.
If you guys do want a video, it's like a show kit or anything.
Yeah. We got a video of it already. Perfect.
Let's go. Let's get to our stuff.
Our stuff? Oh, yeah.
Where's your goofy ass brother?
Why don't you go get a donut?
What's up, everybody? I got nut donut and a water.
They got the new kit laying down there. I'm gonna go get a photo of that.
Yeah, get it. He said we could get videos and everything. All right, so we're just sending out videos. Dang, it's like right on my buns.
It really is, but can't do nothing about that, buddy. Oh, actually, I can put it here.
There you go.
Mhm.
Been recording for a minute. I know
Live
that
streaming.
is. Oh, you for real?
Holding that phone up for like 5 minutes long. That's so tired. I can only imagine you.
Dying, bro.
You guys coming?
Of course.
Nah. Nah, yeah, we'll be there.
Yeah, you and I got better shit. Here for the free food and all that.
That's insane.
That was me last game. They did not stay. Right?
Really? You left?
Yeah, no. After like an hour, I was like, nah, fuck that.
That's crazy.
As always, we will be busy. We will be.
Are you done with this room?
No.
Where's
Look.
it
Oh, they let everybody in already. There was a huge line out there. Okay.
Should have been telling me then.
Yeah, I guess we're done.
All right,
Well,
let's beat them.
with that said, this was MLS All-Stars announcement. We saw Charlotte.
I'm so sorry, bro.
This guy, Panther. All right, we gotta redo it.
I have those two downstairs.
Oh, snap.
Oh, that's actually nice.
That's better than the kid.
Yeah, that's actually nice.
Nice. All right, with that said, we end the live stream. Thank you everybody for coming on. You got to see a little behind the scenes as well of how everything happened. So, over and out. Peace. Have a good one. Blessings.